How's everybody doing? Well, I am so enjoying my little haul today because I had to go to Walgreens for something, and while I was there, I had to get something for my daddy. And while I was there, you know, I'm there anyway. I went ahead and y'all, I just noticed I look so. I need to tone this face down. Hold on a minute. I look so orangey. And I think it's maybe the blush I used, which I'll show you what it was. I think it's a little much. Let's blend that out. So this is what you do. When you see that you've made a big boo-boo on over-application because you're sitting in the dark compared to what you usually do, then it's okay. Tone it down. Tone it down. Just blend it out. I don't want to blend it off, but I do need to blend it down. There we go. I think that will help us. What do y'all think? Yeah. Sometimes just the lighting difference in this room versus what I'm used to being out in public, because we're not really that much anymore, you have to make adjustments. So we just did. How are y'all doing? Is everybody doing okay? I hope y'all are. I am, like I said, really enjoying the experience I had. Of course, I had to have my gloves on. I had to have my mask on. I had to have my hand sanitizer ready. I did get some new hand sanitizer that I want to show y'all today that I think is pretty cool. And just the fact that they have it. And so anyway, while I was getting that anyway, I had to, of course, buy the cosmetics because that's what I like. Are y'all doing okay? I am also enjoying, I have not worn this necklace in so long because I thought it was so special. My boss gave it to me for, I don't know if it was for Christmas. I think it was for Christmas, not my birthday. But she has a really cute shop near her called I think it's called Front Porch, and it's a boutique, sort of like, you know, the little boutiques you have in the little strip mall shopping centers, the individual ones. And this chain is like an old brass chain, and they take pieces from luxury handbags and add it to these really cool old chains. So it's kind of a heavy chain, but I like it. I like that it's short since it is heavy. And they added to it a Louis Vuitton lock, a real brass lock. And you can tell it's older because it's kind of, I don't know, tarnished. I mean, because the new ones are all real shiny brass, and this is kind of a little tarnished. I know that if I went and got a tarnished cloth or cleaner and dipped it, it might be super shiny, but I kind of like this look. And I never wear it because I thought, wow, this is really, really special. I want to wear it for a special occasion. And then I just got to think, you know, life is a special occasion. And if you wait forever to, you know, enjoy something, it's sort of like, you know, your fine china, just use it for pizza tonight. I mean, just enjoy your life. They are, after all, only things. But some things are made finer in their processes. Sometimes people charge more because of a brand name. But a lot of times, the brand name has earned that because they do have a more complicated process, like handmade or hand painted or whatever, hand stitched, whatever. And sometimes it's because they are using higher grade or higher quality materials, or they're not using certain ingredients that are unhealthy. So there are reasons why people charge more. And people say, well, they're just jacking it up because of the name. Well, a lot of times that name has earned it. So just keep that in mind. Okay. Or they're historic. Like Louis Vuitton's just historic. It's historic in the sense that it started out, I think, being I'm not a historian on Louis Vuitton, but I know they started out doing really high quality handmade luggage, and then it went into handbags and then all kinds of stuff. So anyway, to each his own. So one of the things that I picked up while I was out was hand sanitizer, and I got me a Purell hand sanitizer. This is the kind of right because I got a flame going there, and this is alcohol based, of course. It's a squirt, and it's easy. Sometimes I keep this in my purse, and sometimes my husband will say, babe, do you have any of the hand sanitizer that doesn't smell like coconut beaches and floral arrangements? And I'm like, yes, I've got plain Purell, and he loves that. So I keep this one in there, and I'll go ching ching. over to his hand. But I also found this one, and this is made by Sanel, Sanell, and it's just a little tiny one to keep either like in a pocket. This is actually what I did the other day after I went there. It is 63% alcohol with moisturizers, and it's a little spray. And of course, it's 63% ethyl alcohol. I always check it to see where it's made, because there have been some recalls on some of the ones from Mexico because they have unhealthy stuff in them. This is from Colorado, manufactured Colorado, Oral Labs. And again, because this isn't a spray, I'm not going to spray it, but it actually, you spray your hands and then rub them together. And the fact that this is so small, you could keep it in a small to-go purse, you can keep it in a wallet, you can keep it in the zip part of your purse. Don't leave them in your car, though. You don't leave alcohol wipes, especially because this is flammable at a high heat. And if you have actual wipes, you've not only got a flammable substance, you've got a flammable material, so you can start a fire in your car, y'all. So yeah, these are to be carried in your purse or in your pocket, never left in your car. Okay, that's an FYI. Okay, so I also picked up this L'Oreal Infallible, and I love their Pro Matte liquid lipsticks. And I saw this, and I want to give y'all a warning about something. I've opened this, and yet I'm still going to pass it on to someone, because once I actually opened this color is called, it's number 362 Plum Bum. And because of this frosted plastic, it looked lighter. But once I pulled it out, I was like, whoa, that's super dark for me. But my boss, she's got olive tone skin and a tan and all that, and she wears a dark burgundy, and this is like a dark plum. And I thought, you know what, this will be perfect for her. What I do love about it is the control, because of the type of doe foot applicator. It's a loop doe foot. I don't know if you've seen those before, where it's got a hole in the middle, and so it holds product, but it's really pointy on the end and really wide on the bottom. So it's very easy to make your Cupid's bow and then get the lower lip really nicely without any kind of liner. This stays on and stays on. It is matte finish. It has not got a shine to it. And I don't recommend putting lip gloss over it, because it is an all-day product. But when you start adding petroleums that have like glossing to them, unless it's made for that one, like my Chanel is, it has this on one end, this on the other. And I think there's a couple of other ones where they have the color on one end and a gloss on the other. They're made to go together, where it sets it, moisturizes it, makes it shiny. But if it doesn't, and you put that on top, it will make this go from being a non-transferable, matte, stay on for hours product to coming right off, because you're using petroleum that would take this off. So just remember that. But I do like this product, but I think that color, just beware that when you look at something in store, obviously you can't try it, but when you open the product, you can see without using it how dark that is. And that's not my color. So I'm just going to keep that in mind. I'm going to go back and get me another one, but I'm going to keep in mind whatever that color is, go a shade darker is what it really is, because the way that this is packaged is very pretty, the frosty look, but it's not clear enough to know that that's really actually pretty dark. I did also go ahead and get me some Old Faithfuls. I got me kind of an overnight or trip version, and this is for me to keep in my duffel that I used to go to my dad's. It's the Neutrogena Makeup Remover Cleansing Towelettes, but it's got 7, not a whole pack to carry with you, but not just one either. I do have the onesies that I keep one onesie in my purse, just in case I ever need to clean something up if it gets messed up. But this is nice to have when you're doing an overnight bag, or if you're going on a vacation trip, which not many people are doing right now, but when you do, that's what these are really good for. So I like that and got it. I went ahead and got me another one of these L'Oreal Infallible Mathematics in black. This is just my favorite liner now. It stays on. It's easy to use. It has actually beaten out my other favorites, which of course I know one of them, my all-time favorites, is the IT Cosmetics No Tub Waterproof Liner, and I actually like this better. I can get it at the drugstore, so I like that. While I was in there, I thought, while I'm in here, I want a basic, and I got a basic. This is the L'Oreal, so I'm kind of L'Orealing here all over the place, I just noticed. L'Oreal La Palette, and this is in the nude, and y'all, I just feel like these colors are just so basic, and I do use them all the time, and I'm always looking for something unique, but you know what? this is something that I always use. So I'll open it up. And of course it's got on the back the actual color shades. And it also has some suggested application. Of course you can do what you want, but it's got a nude ombre, a sultry angel, a lady butterfly, and a feline fancy. So it's just got, you know, 4 different looks that you can try. But of course you can do your own. I do like the fact that it does have a mirror. I feel like all palettes should have a mirror. Obviously it is packaged so you can see the colors. So that it's a small mirror, but at least it has a mirror. And it has a pretty decent, I love these, the sponge applicators, but it also has a brush applicator. I, of course, will use other brushes as well, but I like that they included that. I like that you have both a kind of a champagne-y matte or kind of a sateen, if you will. And you also have frosted. You have frosted, you have sateens, you have mattes in here. And it's like the perfect, palette for me. So this again is, I will be doing a tutorial using it. Right now this is just a haul. And so since I was there, I was looking at some other things and I saw this L'Oreal True Match Lumi Lotion. And this is basically a luminous lotion. And it's kind of like a light foundation. But what it's really doing isn't really covering things as much as it is just unifying the face with a glow. And I got it in Light Glow, which is color number 902, and it's just one up from the Extremely Fair. So this is like light. So there's fair and there's light, and then it goes on. I'm not sure I want to go beigey, and I sure don't want to be too light, so I felt like this is right in between. Again, I'll make that part of my, we'll do like a L'Oreal tutorial. And then I also decided, since I was doing face and eyes, I would go ahead and do cheeks. And I went ahead and got this Radiant Cheek Duo. It's called Visible Lift, and this is in color Pretty in Plum 204. I was kind of doing a plum theme. And so we'll see that. It's a kind of a rosy plum. And then I also got this